Hi, Scorpio. How are you? It's me, Alex, and here comes some messages. Ooh, the Chariot, a trip. Three of Wands, a journey. Temperance, taking your time. Four of Swords, not really acting. Three of Cups, joy and celebration. Ace of Swords, new communication. And the Four of Pentacles, blocked and clutched and clinging. Okay. The Ace of Wands. The Strength card. Three of Swords. Eight of Swords. Emperor. Seven of Wands. Two of Cups. Somebody's holding on to a particular situation, or somebody's finances are blocking some sort of love connection. I feel like, Scorpio, you have rediscovered a passion, a person, a project, and I feel like you are trying not to jump the gun, not to move too quickly forward, right? You're trying to pace yourself. Yeah, I kind of feel like there could be pain present, especially with the Strength next to the Three of Swords, right? Because the Lion here, Leo, is in pain. And this is also a card of overcoming your fears and accepting help, being strong enough to receive. Now you have the Three of Wands above it and the Three of Swords beside it. So it's almost like somebody maybe is too proud to admit that they're still in pain, and they're waiting on joy to return, happiness to return. They're waiting to move forward into their next chapter, their next cycle. But I kind of feel like as part of moving on to that next cycle, it's almost like they're being haunted by the past. Eight of Swords, Four Swords. Four Swords is, kind of lax, laying around, lazy, daydreaming, trying to heal. And I feel like the problem with this healing, right? Healing takes time, but then again, not really. For me, sometimes it only takes 15 minutes, meaning if I'm healing someone, 15 minutes, clear, right? But it kind of feels like somebody keeps ruminating or reminiscing about some sort of third party situation. Not sure if your last person cheated on you. They had, there was deceitful behavior, lies. They were a secret fucking rugrat. You know what I mean? This is a lot of thought. The Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords. It kind of feels like you keep thinking about this pain or heartbreak. Someone right now is ruminating on pain from the past. And here's the thing, Three of Cups with the Emperor, it's almost like you're in a great position. You have everything's going good right now. You're happy. You're around people you love and who love you. And, you're feeling all, powerful and, worthy. And, you know what I mean? But the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands, it's almost like you don't want to tell anybody deep down what's going on inside of you. It's like you're keeping some sort of connection to yourself. You're holding it close to your chest. So that makes sense to me. So, oh God, I just got chills in the crown of my head. It seems like every time I get chills, they just keep going higher and higher and higher on my body. What, y'all gonna let my halo get chills? It's like, come on. Angels are like, well, you want us to give you chills in your lower extremities? No. Hell no. Can you imagine? You having chills in your nipples. No, I'm good. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So you got the Star, the Knight of Cups. You got the Chariot again. Ooh. The Temperance. You got Temperance twice. Ooh, Ten of Wands. Yeah, somebody definitely is faking the funky there. There's the Five of Cups. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom with the Ace of Pentacles. Uh-huh. 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 So somebody is holding on to an emotional connection that brings them value and joy. Three aces. 1, 2, 3. The only ace that's not here is the drippy Ace of Cups. You got the Chariot here twice. So somebody's excited about an upcoming trip. Someone's excited about moving forward. Someone's excited about the new beginning. It does feel like a wish is being fulfilled. It feels like they're trying their hardest to wait and be patient, but it's almost like they want to become the recipient of this flowing love, right? Somebody feels like if it takes too long, there could be a third party who comes in and infiltrates. So there's this need to just move on, to move, to travel, to move ahead, right? Kind of feels like Scorpio, somebody's trying to get to you, right, before somebody else does, right? Um, you make this person feel alive and like they can overcome any challenge. All right, I got that from the Emperor and the Ten of Wands. Whomever this is, that's why they're all in their head about getting to you, because they have too much that's holding them back. Oh, and they are afraid to have this conversation with you because they don't want to trigger themselves back to a past situation. So this person could actually offer you, since I can't get to you, since my Ten of Wands is holding me down and holding me back, and my money ain't right at the moment. It's like, hey, why don't you come see me? Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Death card. Yeah, kind of feels like somebody's trying to rush towards an outcome. They're trying to get to something before it ends. But at the end of the day, if something is supposed to end, I mean, there's really, really, really not much you can do, right? Endings are brutal, but if they're supposed to end, they're supposed to end. So, since that was short and sweet, let's go on and get you another one. 820. Let's see your second message, Scorpio. 8. Ooh, Star card. Double Aquarius. King of Swords. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Excuse me, Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Come on out here, Queen. Oh, the King of Pentacles. I love to see the King and Queen of Pentacles together. Just something about that beautiful emerald green. Ooh, the Eight of Pentacles. Wish that is somebody realizes that you are their wish fulfillment. And I feel like this person is working their knuckles off to get to you, Scorpio, or to get you to them, because they feel like time is running out and they don't want something to end with you prematurely. Pentacles! Yay! The Knight of Pentacles. There's the King of Pentacles again. In this deck, the kings are female, feminine figures. That's this deck. Okay? The Pope Girls Tarot. If you ask me in the comments, I will block you. Three of Wands. Yeah, somebody's waiting for some money to come in. The moon card. Ooh, they're moody. Things are unseen. You know what? I just busted somebody's surprise. Scorpio, somebody was going to surprise you. I just told their secret. Damn intuition. I can almost hear somebody saying the first money I come into, I'm going to see Scorpio. There's the Hermit and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, somebody's job is holding them back, right? Somebody's work. This person could be an entrepreneur. And entrepreneurs, they have to earn all the money, right? They got to perform a service for all the money they make. In other words, if they ain't working, they ain't getting paid. Unlike your job, you can call in 5 times and take sick days and get some, you can still get something, unless you're a contractor. So you got the King of Pentacles here. Oh, look, the Three of Swords fell. I wasn't even trying to flip it over and it just came out. Three of Swords, taking the time. Five of Wands. Somebody knows your worth. Four of Swords. I feel like somebody is about to alakazam it, right? And yeah, look at the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles up there with the Moon card. So angels just said to me, this person's finances are depleted. You know another way I could have said that? This person's broke, right? Or could have just had to pay out some big bill, or again, there are money challenges here. Pentacles! Yay! And Knight of Swords, have a conversation. Yeah, this is somebody who has been keeping this to themselves. And the Lovers. Okay, so the other message I got was, it's almost like they want to tell you this, but they don't want you to have a bad impression of them, right? So it's like, how do I tell Scorpio that, I want to come see Scorpio, but I don't have the funds, or I don't have the means, or Scorpio's going to have to pay for half of the ticket, or half of this, or half of that, right? Or I really want to come see Scorpio, but I can't get the time off because my boss is being a dick, right? That's what this feels like. Somebody wishes that they could, somebody wishes that they could move towards you. Now, I could easily say third party, right? Because I got 3 kings here and a queen. Now, if you are the person who's waiting on some sort of money, you better take a little bit of action, because stale begets stale, slow begets slow, inactivity begets inactivity. Always remember, law of attraction is a big fat mirror. So if you laying down, law of attraction is laying down. If you're moving ahead, law of attraction is moving ahead, right? So I kind of feels like if all somebody's doing is thinking about this, you ain't gonna get that much done. And the Three of Wands is a card of waiting as well, waiting to see, hey, is that ship gonna come right here? And angels are saying, listen, if it's supposed to come over here, you may have to move over there, right? So I kind of feel definitely with the Two of Pentacles, there is a level of flexibility here that could get you to your goal and your final destination. I'm going to say this because it's a part of the storyline as well. Somebody could be using finances as an excuse as to why they can't get to you, because the truth of the matter is they're still heartbroken about a previous situation, right? So, if in a previous situation, say for instance, they rushed to try to get to a particular outcome, now here they're wanting to go slow to avoid any sort of pain or heartbreak. They're trying to be intelligent about their financial stability and not necessarily um, shoot themselves in both feet, pinky toes. There could be a promotion or a new job headed towards your way or your person's way. Okay? But I feel like you need to take action. I feel like oh, that's interesting. My dog just be in the backyard. It's like 9 o'clock. She's out there playing with her little weebly wobbly ball. So the Queen of Pentacles, be flexible, okay? Work it out. Yeah, that's what it is. Somebody here is in some sort of financial drought, but there's money headed your way. I just need you to be active and not necessarily miss the opportunity. You have the Eight of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. Those are both pentacles of working, right? Whether Three of Pentacles for me is three lines of income. Is that the word? These three streams of income. And then Eight of Pentacles is, being on a job, being an expert or certified or, an expert in your field. Whatever this is, money is a factor in this particular reading because it's almost like we can only move ahead and connect and choose each other when somebody's finances are when somebody's recuperates financially. Okay, sweet. Those are both 8 minutes each. Fuck it, let's do it. Three readings in one. You get a three-fer. Scorpio, you get a three-fer. All right, angels, God, let me see. What is the next message? Massage. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. There's that quick action. Eight of Cups. Five of Cups. My angel says somebody been hoeing around. After some sort of breakup and or departure, somebody's going through their hoe phase. Hoe phase. All right. Being deceitful. Queen of Pentacles. Hoe phase. Ooh, look at they came out again. Oh, somebody's lying. Oh, they're trying to act like they're. Oh, you saw that card almost fly out? Lovers. Somebody is acting like, nah, I'm good. I'm over my ex. Everything's going good. Yeah, I want to be with you. I want to show up for you. And I could do this and I could do that. But the truth of the matter is 854. Oh, I need to look that number up. Seven of Cups. Look, Eight of Cups. Look at all them damn cups. King of Swords, Judgment. Eight of Pentacles in my stomach. The Six of Cups and the Two of Swords. Look at that. Hold on, y'all. Where are you? Okay, so we got 854. I'm looking at Doreen Virtue. 854. 854. 854. You're following the angel's guidance about improving your life. The angels support you in all ways during and after this change. Yeah, improving your life. But somebody's rushing to get to the girl or get to the guy. All these cups. 8754. They don't have 4-digit angel numbers in this book. So, yeah, it looks like somebody's trying to show up in a particular situation and they're trying to prove their worth and their value. But they really need to be working on some inner child shit, some emotional shit, some past shit. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I mean, I know what it is. I wonder if a cup is going to land here. Page of Pentacles. If somebody, Scorpio, asks you to commit, or if you're ready to ask somebody to commit, I would pause. And the cup ain't gonna come out there because my angels don't show y'all my magic, right? It's like they just want to be the star of the show. It's like we ain't put no damn cup there, girl. Yeah, even if you looked up under it, we know what we doing. Yeah, look at that. Pump the brakes. Look, there it is right there. Hanged man, change your perspective. Because Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles. It to me feels like something is being offered to you prematurely. All the details of the past have not been worked out. I feel like somebody's self-medicating about some sort of past heartbreak or past breakup. Okay. And I really do feel like intuitively they know they need to go back and resolve any sort of grudges that are being held. You got Four Cups, which is emotional inactivity. You have in Judgment and Six of Wands. So somebody hasn't moved on from something, right? They haven't moved on. They are pretending like they are. But I kind of feel like you need to be careful because again, law of attraction, right? Mirror. If you still looking at the past, you're going to attract it. Say it with me. Somebody who's looking at the past too. And then y'all going to be doing this instead of this. Hand gestures are always free. So you're not seeing somebody's in denial about what they're struggling with. Yeah, I know. I feel like Scorpio, this could be you. You know why? Two of Pentacles. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Look at the feet. Look at the feet. 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot off the ground. And the Four Swords. You're not you're meditating, ruminating, marinating. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Somebody's trying. It kind of feels like somebody's trying to paint a picture that they're your perfect partner. Paint a picture, perfect partner. And the truth of the matter is they're still hurt. But I also kind of feel like they are trying to lock you down so that somebody else doesn't get you. Now, this is unfair as fuck. Why, Alex? Because it's not fair to drag somebody else through your healing process. You know what I mean? And angels are saying, don't ask why. My angels are saying, and you need to be honest. Like, as in, why they point to the King of Swords? King of Swords is ridiculously fucking honest. Even if it hurts you, the King of Swords don't give a fuck. King of Swords would be like, yeah, I still love my ex-wife. King of Swords don't give a flying fuck. And I feel like, Scorpio, you know this intuitively. You know that somebody's not over the path. I didn't have to tell you that because, again, a lot of y'all already know. And it's like, in order to be able to move forward, I think this is an offer of counseling, right? Like, I think this is an offer of, hey, I'm kind of feeling like you're wanting me to come and be Captain Save-A-Ho. This is stupid as fuck, Scorpio. Please forgive me. My angel said, you want me to come in and be Captain Save-A-Sco? Scorpio. No. Okay. And it's not going to work out. In the end, Five of Wands. There's going to be this is look, no alignment, out of alignment. Out of alignment. That's the Five of Wands with the two of Pentacles. It's out of alignment, off balance, lopsided. Because somebody's in denial about Five of Cups. Where are you? Right here. It's almost like they're trying to rush. This is the Knight of Wands. They're trying to jump from this step to this step. And they got to go through all of this shit. They don't want to look back at the past because the past fucking hurts. These are all the worst cup cards. The 8, the 5, and the 4. Those are all the worst cup cards. Yeah. My angel said, and if that wasn't bad enough, baby, put the 7 up in there too. Because the 7 has everything to do with fantasizing and daydreaming. So somebody's fantasizing thinking that you're Captain Save-A-Sco. Sorry, Scorpio. You're going to come in and be their savior and rescue them from their past pain and hurt and deceit. Now, here's the problem. Look at that. Here's the problem. They're moving too fast. And just before I pulled over these cards, right? They do have universe. Where's the high priestess? I picked it up. Intuitively, they know they need to slow down, right? Somebody needs to slow down, but they're trying to rush to get to a commitment. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. No oracle cards, not this reading. I gave you 3 readings in one about your money, your mans, your omans, your non-binaries. That's dumb as hell. My angels is like your inaries. I gotta go. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. It'll be timestamped. I love you guys. Don't forget to hype. Puerto Rico is closed. We'll see you guys maybe at the end of the year, or we'll see you guys next year when I host the second annual Soul Fire retreat. And if you have signed up for the Soulfire Retreat, please book your tickets as soon as possible. We're a month out. A lot of the rooms are going. I think we still got a bunch left though. But the closer you get to May, especially because Memorial Day here in the US, plane ticket prices are going to go up. Pack your patience because TSA is struggling right now. But if you have any questions about the retreat, contact me. Just respond to the Calendly confirmation. All of those emails come back to me. Personal readings are open for anybody else who's watching this as well. And then if you have any questions about travel for everybody going to Puerto Rico, the travel agent's name and contact information is in Calendly as well. Today is March 31st. I'm going to try to get this uploaded tonight, but chances are it could be uploaded on April 1st. And if you're watching this on April 1st and you have not signed up for Puerto Rico, so sorry. All right, guys, I love you. Bye.